Yes, guys, welcome to another episode. So, I don't know what episode this is, but we have another good guest here. Someone who's doing really well for the South Asian industry. He's got so many transformations, so he's got a lot of value to bring to you guys, and that's why we brought him in. So, we have Tej here. So, Tej, thank you for coming in. But also, obviously, we have David and Timer behind the camera. So, yeah, Tej, how's everything going, man? Everything good?
All good, man. Thank you very much for having me here. Whenever you guys reached out saying jump on,
Yeah.
excited to be here, man. Let's have a good podcast.
No, I appreciate you, bro. How long you been here so far? Since, because you live in Dubai now, right?
Yeah, so I moved to Dubai in September, man. Just
Yeah.
been there the whole time now. My first time back since September.
Yeah.
Time goes fast,
Wow.
man. Nearly not been back in a year.
Yeah.
First time back now. Been back for a couple of weeks. Heading back next week, man.
You know, when you come back from Dubai to UK, do you like realize how much of a shithole UK is? Or
Yeah, bro.
yeah,
Yeah. To be honest, but UK in the summer. I do
It's
love
okay,
UK in the summer,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
UK in the
yeah.
summer. Everyone's a lot happier.
Yeah.
UK in the winter is different, though, isn't it? But yeah, UK in the summer. Everyone's out and about. The weather's nice.
Mm.
So it's been a good couple of weeks, man.
Yeah.
So is that your plan then? Literally going back and forth for the summer?
Yeah, probably Dubai all year, then UK. I was in Marbella for a bit, so probably UK, Marbella in the summer, and then back to Dubai in the rest of the year.
What's the main cultural differences you see between both?
Between,
like Dubai and the UK?
I'd say just hustle culture, bro. To be
Yeah.
honest, man, like everyone in Dubai, it's sink or swim in Dubai, man.
Yeah.
Like that's what I love about that. Is like you're either
Keeps you on your toes.
you're either killing it or you're getting that flight back home. That's what I love about it.
Yeah,
genuinely. Whereas it's a bit different in the UK.
I think people try to live that Dubai lifestyle, the influencer lifestyle. They try to, go to the fancy restaurants every day. But when you go on a holiday, bro, yeah, you're gonna go to the fancy restaurants every day.
When
But
you
when
live
you're
there.
actually living there, you need to be a bit more calm.
To be sensible with it.
And
for
that's
sure.
why I see a lot of people when they move back, they're talking shit on Dubai.
Yeah.
Dubai ain't all that, whatnot. But that's because they spent all the money.
They sunk, bro. It's sink or swim.
Where do you
Yeah.
train when you're over there? Like oxygen's the one that's burnt down now, isn't it?
No, that was
That's
Benice.
Benice.
Benoos.
Yeah.
Were you at Benoos before?
Nah. Just they've got a really good community gym. It's like
Yeah.
this actual chain
Yeah.
in my community. It's just walking distance.
So
But
you
loads
could
of
tell
different
you
gyms,
can-
like outdoor gyms. They've got
Yeah.
TKMMA. They've got the everywhere on the
Yeah.
terraces and stuff, man.
Yeah.
So you can tell you live there now because you're not even bothered
about the gyms.
about the gym.
Well, that's it. When everyone comes to Dubai, they're like, "Let me go try all these different
Yeah,
gyms."
yeah.
When you live there, bro, you just want convenience. Back into the office is one of those ones.
Yeah.
Plus, everywhere, Dubai is like the homeland for bodybuilders. Like, you got food there, you got the best gyms there. Like, it's a perfect place for people like us.
Yeah. I've never been.
Have you never been?
Never
To
been.
go, man.
I'm Dubai version.
Trying to
bro,
persuade him,
never
man.
been.
Why haven't you been?
Do you know, I've been America more than I've been back to Jamaica, bro.
That's mad.
It's bad. Yeah.
I've been Jamaica. I love Jamaica, bro. I've been twice.
Twice.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, you've been back more than me.
You went more than me?
I was born there as well. I've
No
been
way.
back once.
You're a sellout,
I
bro.
went
I'm a sellout. I
Montego
get to-
Bay and Negril, man.
Ooh.
Unbelievable, bro. So
What's your favourite Jamaican food?
jerk chicken rice, man?
Mine
Honestly,
too.
Yeah, jerk
Just
chicken
keep it
rice.
traditional. Keep
Yeah,
it. Keep it
Nice and
traditional.
easy, man. Yeah, nice and easy.
Have you tried ackee and sawfish?
Nah,
Yeah.
never tried it.
Let's try
You gonna
that.
sort me out, yeah?
You'd love it.
You
Yeah.
gonna sort me out?
Yeah. I met mummy cook it for you.
So, shall we go into the first question?
Yeah. So from the outside looking in, what's going on behind the scenes in your journey right now
In terms of business or?
in terms of business?
In
Yeah.
terms of business, now, man, it's just about just leading the team. We're trying to really scale this business right now. So we've got a good amount of coaches in the business. I've sort of stepped away from fulfillment, so I'm not doing much coaching myself anymore.
Yeah.
Now it's just like it's leading everyone. That's really what I'm focused on at the minute, which took a big time. It took a lot of time to adjust to it, man.
Yeah.
Because when I got into it for the love of actually coaching,
Yeah.
but then there's only so. Then you start to get in your own way. You need to step back. You need to let your team take over. Then you just
So
need to.
you're a full-on CEO now.
That's it, man. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Yeah.
That must have been a hard jump for you, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
How did you? What steps did you take to get over that, like being in your own way type thing?
I think I waited like the longest I could have before bringing someone in. So I got to I had like 140 clients on my own, man.
Wow.
With just
No
me.
ways, man.
And
That
I
You
was
were
doing-
fulfilling alone.
But I was doing all the coaching, all the sales, all the content, everything on my own, just me. And I was like, then that's when I really started to like. That was when it became like an actual struggle. When I was doing like 140 check-ins a week.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, like some people weren't checking, maybe like 120 check-ins a week,
Yeah.
pretty much. And I was like, damn, I literally can't take people on now. So I had to bring someone in, getting used to it, getting out of the mindset that people only wanted to work with me as well, because that was like a huge limiting belief. Is like, because when it was just me solo, I used to look at these other teams. I'd be like, why would someone else want to work with someone else who's it's not actually them? But bro, if your product's good, if your brand's strong, people will trust the people that work for you, man.
I guess that's exactly what you said. You have to build a product, not just, okay, this is my baby, this is Tej's thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%.
Yeah,
I think you did the same thing. I think you done it from the start. It's like, because I used to be coached by Sham, but now he's raised the bar.
Yeah.
Because if you just had coached by Tej, I presume he was, it's like then your list your names there. Now he's like you're working under immense.
Well, this is what it was. Like even when I first bought my first coaching, it was still coached by Tej.
Oh, really?
But he posted, he got like a really good result, and he put up the transformation, but it said coached by Tej on it. Bro, I felt so guilty, man. I'm like, this guy's killing it. He's a top quality coach. He had my name on it, and I was like, nah, I need to change it straight away. So within like the first just couple weeks, changed it straight away. Took it back because you want your team to be taken care of as well, and you want them to feel like they're working towards something as well, man, which is a big part of it for sure.
Yeah. And I saw your story today, actually, to be fair, about you talk about immense way before we had the immense day before that.
But I was going to launch a clothing brand like many years ago called Immense as well.
Yeah.
It's called Immense Fitness at the time, but all funny how things work out, man, for sure.
I see your presentation online with your transformations and stuff, and I'm gonna say, bro, bang on.
I appreciate it, man.
I take some of your stuff for inspiration as well. I'm not gonna lie.
What transformation are you talking about? What, as in the actual?
As in your whole presentation.
Oh right, the actual how the page
the
is.
The layout, and it looks sick.
That's it's all like for me. The big thing was like I'm really trying to create like a premium looking luxury brand. Yeah. Everything needs to be in sync. Because if someone comes onto your Instagram page, that's your website, man. That's like that's it. People don't put enough effort into like how their page actually looks. Put a lot of effort into content and all this sort of stuff. If someone goes through your page, they don't like the look of it, they're clicking straight off that page. So
I love the testimonials that you do online as well.
Yeah.
That little computer screen.
Yeah.
I think that's very smart. Well, looks very presentable.
I literally put up a post about it yesterday. I was saying the transformations, people think that's what's going to get results, but now, especially with like AI and stuff, people really don't believe anything. So like the actual testimonials is what's like a lot of people are trusting more. And even yesterday, we did a photo shoot last week. We posted a few testimonials. Yesterday, my phone was just going off with inbounds, man, because of like the testimonials. People want to be able to relate to clients and their journeys, don't it? So yeah, big part of it, man, for sure.
For the clients, we're going off topic now. I'm gonna let you talk in a bit. For the clients that find it very hard to speak on camera, how do you get around that? Is it something that's non-negotiable for you, or is it
what testimonials?
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's not non-negotiable. Obviously, if they feel comfortable doing it, I frame it in a way where I'm like, listen, you've come from this to this. Other people are going to be able to resonate with more. You're going to be able to inspire all these other people, and they're happy to help, man. They're happy to help because they can picture themselves at the start of their journey, and they probably took the leap because they saw someone else's testimonial. But again, we do get obviously some people who don't want to be on camera and stuff, but people are happy, man. Once they've got it, they're happy to share the experience.
Sick. Yeah.
Let me ask you something, because you used to be a gym manager.
Yeah.
So what made you decide, you know what, I need to go everything online? Because that was again another big jump as well. Did you used to do PT as well?
Yeah. So I was a gym manager. Straight out of uni, I became assistant manager, then general manager, and I started PTing at the same sort of time. I shouldn't have been, but I was PTing on shift sort of thing. So I was doing I was meant to be doing, hopefully they don't see this, but I was meant to be doing like 40 hours of actual gym manager role, but then I was just doing 40 hours of PT within that as well, so getting like double sort of thing. And that's when I was like, listen, I was burning out. I was like max for time, max for income as well. And I remember I invested into my first mentor. I had like £3,000 left in my bank. I put it all down to this mentor, promised me the world. And within like the first month, I got like 25 clients within that first month. And then after that, 3 months later, I was fully online.
But what made you hire a mentor? What made you think, you know what, I need to go online?
I tried it on my own for a long time. I actually spoke to the mentor probably about a year before I did it. I was like, I'll be able to do it on my own. What can this guy do? What can this guy do? Year later, still sort of there, just PTing sort of thing, right? And I remember I used to go to these regional manager meetings with all these other gym managers. Everyone's there, they absolutely fucking love the game. They're like, yeah, we're going to be here. We've been here for 10, 15 years, absolutely love it. And I was sat there like, I do not want to come back in tomorrow, bro. Like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with what you're doing, fairs, but it's just, I feel like if you've got the passion to do something else, you have to chase it. So I was like, nah, I need to bet on myself here. I can't keep relying. You have to lock in or clock in, bro.
Yeah.
I like that.
yeah. That's true though, like, because obviously, like, again, that's your kind of talk about your bottleneck is like, if you want to go online, it's like
you just gotta do it.
Yeah, gotta do it.
And that speaks volume to me as well, because I think I'll try and find ways to stay in the game and without and trying not to find ways to come out of it, if you get what I mean. Like now I've started this whole thing where I'm doing the coaching concierge type thing, and really I should be trying to move away from the one-to-ones, but I found something that's kept me, I'm earning more, but I've still found something that's kept me deep in it.
Like half in, half out sort of
Half
thing.
in, half out. And like you said, you can't, it's just try to take the full dive.
You
man.
have to be all in, man. You have to be all in.
Yeah, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Yeah.
And I'll talk about this on my content with clients as well. Like, I'm always investing in myself, so they have to invest in themselves as well. Like, the best investment you are going to make is in yourself, whether it be your health, your fitness, or just developing yourself. That's why I say it's something that you can never. And if you're going to pay for something as well, you're going to make it work. Is that when you pay for the last £3,000 that you had?
Yeah.
You're like, I need to make this work.
It's
And you
sink or
did.
swim.
Do you know what I mean? So literally, there's no plan B. If there's only one plan A, you're going to make it work regardless.
Also, I'm like really big on energy, man, like mindset and energy. And like, I'm a big believer that like energy is everywhere, right? So like money is also energy, and money, like energy, has to flow, right? So if you're making money and then you just fucking holding on to your money, just sitting at the bank account not doing anything, you're stopping the flow. Whereas like if you're making the money and then you're putting it back in, it flows and just gets bigger and bigger and bigger like this.
Yeah.
That's why I've always made investments like probably before I should have done them, because it puts you back up against the wall. I'm like, damn, I need to work now.
Yeah.
One of those ones.
Yeah. That thinking, what you just said, what books are you into? That sounds familiar.
Loads of different books, man.
Yeah.
Obviously, probably the most life-changing books too that come to mind is Power of Now, if you've read it. And we've got Outwitting the Devil as well, which one of my mindset coaches gave me. It's Jenny, if you haven't read it, Outwitting the
I've
Devil.
never heard about
Napoleon
that one.
Hill, bro.
Napoleon Hill? Because I was going to
was-
ask you if you've read Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah, I've read that.
That sounds very much.
But Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil, was banned for 70 years. They weren't able to release it because there was so much info in there that they didn't want the actual world to know. It's like basically calling people out. Where it's basically like, you know how people think at the end of life, that's when you meet the devil, right? It's like if you go to hell, you meet the devil. Whereas the whole book is about actually 99.9% of people actually live with the devil on a daily basis. It's like, you know that voice in your head where it's like, nah, don't do this, don't go all in, or just like, instead of life happening for you, it's like people are just like drifting through life. Whatever happens, they're just like going. Like, they're not going, they're not doing anything. That's the devil inside you, just like keeping you fucking stuck like this.
Locked in the box, innit?
Locked, bro, and that's it. And that's why 99% of people are just like, just cruising through life, bro. And then the people who take the risks, that's why people say all the time, it sounds cringy, it's like you have to take the risks, but everyone who take the risks, they reap it every single time, right? How many times have you seen someone like constantly bet on themselves and not do something? Never happens, is it? So it's just,
I want the name of that book. I'm
Yeah,
probably
no, I'll
going to
give it to
forget it after this, but I've got a
100%,
lock
I'll
in
give
with
it to
that
you,
book.
man. I'll give it to you, man.
I've never been a book reader, but I feel like I need to get into it. But I need to get
Bro,
into it.
read this book, bro. Trust me.
Yeah?
Like, read the book. Because it's one of those things. It's like once you see it, once you open your mind to like what is actually happening, you can't unsee
Can't
it.
look back,
And then all of a sudden it's like, damn, like this is actually what life's about now. You're always chasing the wrong things. I was always like chasing the wrong things, bro. Like obviously trying to grow the business, trying to scale the business, trying to make obviously more money for more income. Then you get to a point, it's like there's always another level, right? So at every new level, there's a new devil, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like you need to stop focusing on the wrong things. You need to find your purpose and just tunnel vision with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, because how many coaches do you have now?
8
Yeah, 8 coaches.
coaches, bro.
Oh shit, I didn't know there was.
Yeah,
I thought that was
coaches,
3,
bro.
4.
Oh, it was like
Nah,
5.
we
Yeah.
got 8 coaches, bro. We're bringing 2 more in as well, man.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Oh, so what's that, 10?
10, bro. Yeah, I think by the end of this year, I think we're probably at 15 coaches by the end of this year.
Sick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
fair
it.
play to you,
Yeah.
Joe.
Well done, bro.
This question works really well then. So how do you make sure each of your coaches deliver the same quality and standard that you set for your company?
I think being very, very sure with who you're bringing in before you bring them in, right? So for every single job post I've had, every time I'm looking for a coach, I'll advertise it. Out of all the coaches we've brought in so far, we've had a lot of inbound applications. I've not hired one of them, right? And the reason for that is because I'm not just going to hire someone for the sake of it. So every coach I've brought in, I actually cold DM'd first. And they all had their own mini coaching businesses. And people, you know how tough it is to build one, innit?
Yeah.
I said to them, look, this is the vision. This is what we're going to be doing. Get on now, or you're gonna watch me fucking go, man. So get onto the train now. We had conversations with them, and then obviously training them, making sure that they're up to speed, make sure they're knowledgeable as well, and also in shape, man. Like that's like the number one thing for me. Like for me, out of shape coaches, leave them last year, bro. It can't be a thing. It cannot be a thing.
We'll jump on that
We'll
as well.
talk back.
It's a topic that we talked about in a different
Yeah.
podcast. But yeah, just jumping on that because obviously we hired our next coach.
Yeah.
obviously.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, so it's like, it's something like, I think we spoke about in the gym, is like me stepping into a different role.
Yeah.
I'm not just a coach, I'm trying to be a leader now,
Yeah.
but also making sure like everyone knows the standard of where we are taking stuff. Like the conversation that you had, I just thought, okay, cool. Like you built it to 3, now 10
Yeah.
coaches, that's it.
Yeah.
10, 15?
8
Yeah.
now,
Okay.
but it's hopefully by the end of the year, if we keep growing as well.
Yeah. It's crazy, and obviously you had coaches as well,
Yeah.
so obviously we're trying on different people.
I think it's important to also let coaches do their own thing though. So like not all coaches deliver exactly the same service. They all know how we do in terms of like check-ins and contacting clients. We've got SOPs and stuff that they need to follow, right? But in terms of actually delivering and coaching styles, I let them run with it. I trust them, right?
Yeah.
And also like when a client comes in, we know okay, cool. This client's a certain way. This coach can be best suited for them. Then we assign the client to that coach. So it's I think it's good not to have everyone on exactly the same thing. Right? Then you're sort of like holding them as their own box.
Is that how you coach people in different ways? You manage people in different ways. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
good. And to be fair, the 2 coaches is the people I picked out.
Yeah.
So they were even considering it because I saw, you know what, this guy would be good.
Yeah.
First of all, one of them are closest mates, and another guy he's been with us for like over 2 years.
Yeah.
And he became a coach himself. Got some good transformation. I go, you know everyone in this group.
Yeah.
You're always active in it, so everyone knows you. You're
Yeah.
coming to the events and whatnot. It's a
Only
no-brainer
makes
for
sense.
me.
And
you're in shape.
you trust them as well, innit?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the most important. I think you bring anyone into your business, man, you need to
trust them.
need
man.
to trust them, man,
Yeah.
for sure. It's such a big thing. But that's again another thing. Like, as the business grows, you're trying to like keep tabs of everyone. Like, I got currently like got 16 people on payroll, right? So I'm trying to keep an eye on everyone here. I got like sales team, I got obviously setters, I got closers, I got coaches, I got community managers.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to keep tabs on all of them. I'm like, you need to be in the right mindset every single day, bro. Could you wait? That's why these books are so helpful. It's like, bro, when you wake up in the morning and you're stressed because you've got like 16 people on payroll, like, fuck, I'm behind for this month or this. You need to be in the right mindset as well to be able to be your best version for these guys, man, as well. Because if you're not in the right mindset, holds you back, and that affects the whole thing.
And they're dependent on you.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Do you think it's able to scale without having the setters, having the closers? Do you think it's
You can scale it to a certain level. Without setters, you can. You can obviously run, because now, I was saying to Sham the other day, my Instagram has been restricted for the last 2 months, right? In terms of messaging. So now all our lead flow is coming through landing pages. So you run an ad to a landing page, people book in. Then obviously you've got me and my right-hand guy who obviously can take the calls. There's only so many calls you can do though. So you can definitely scale without setters, but you probably can't scale without closer. It depends how big you want to get to.
Yeah. So what number did you cap your? So you were doing all the closing by yourself.
Yeah.
What number did you cap that at until you started?
In terms of hours or income?
Hours.
But there's only so many hours. I was doing. I think when I got to, I was doing probably like 6 to 8 calls a day, and then I was having to like not book people in, or there'd be like my calendar would be completely stacked. I'd be like, shit, like, oh, I need to cancel this person, I need to move this person. And as soon as it started affecting it, I was like, nah, look, we need to bring someone in. But finding the right closer is tough, man. It's tough. So my guy's actually, he was on my program 3 years ago. He's a young guy. His dad's been on the program as well, so he knows the program inside out, and I trust him as well. So I think it's definitely a hard role to get, but it's good.
Yeah.
I think going back to what you were saying though as well, like if you want to scale it through to whatever level, you can't do it all yourself. There's going to be people who can do things better than you. So like for example, sales, let's just say, that person might be better at sales than him. Or
he actually is better.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's the same sort of like, or even video editing, I hire a timer because I'm shit at editing. Why am I going to spend 4 or 5 hours editing when I can get someone who's better at it and save more time somewhere else? So I think it's good to always have a team, especially like I said, when you're alone, there's only so much you can do.
Jack of all
Have
trades.
you read? You know Dan Martell?
I've heard that name.
You know him. He's obviously. Oh, he's got issue with Brian, doesn't he? I think but they were boys, but I think they had a bit of a thing. But he's got a book, top quality book. It's called Buy Back Your Time, which is like really, especially in terms of like delegating stuff, sick book. It basically helps you understand like so basically you would look at your total income that you're making, and you'd find out how much you are making hourly, right, across everything, right? So you're able to work it out. So if you're working 40 hours a week, or 160 hours a month pretty much, how much are you making a month divided by 160? That's your hourly rate that you make, right? And if you can get someone to do a task for you at like half of that, always delegate it every single time, right? So like that's, again, that really, really helps you get out your own way.
Yeah. That's something for me then. Yeah, I think everyone can benefit from that actually.
But we talked about that as well. Like you value your time at a certain
Oh
level.
yeah, 100%.
And then you
yeah,
outsource.
Then I
I
outsource.
can't remember. There's a guy that says it. I can't remember. It's a very well-known motivation.
Alex,
I'd rather pay someone.
No,
to,
not him. I think he looks. I don't want to say India, but I think I forgot. It come to me.
Yeah.
But he does a very good podcast.
Is it Naval Ravikant?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, I've read it. But it's bro.
Yeah. But he said he
said
he goes, why am I going to spend? I don't know. Let's just talk about cleaner. Okay, if he's making, let's say, £100 an hour, what he's going to do a £10 an hour job?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because you're losing money.
Bro,
Yeah, he's losing money.
bro, I've not cooked a meal in 7 months. Since I moved to Dubai, I've not cooked one meal, bro.
Are you staying
But
lean,
Dubai's
bro?
easy though, man.
No,
Dubai, you get,
No, but I'm saying you get everything. Everything's
Yeah.
obviously is cheap, but also like actually cooking takes time. Bro.
Takes time,
I can
bro.
be on a sales call, or I could be doing this
Yeah.
for that time. I'd rather something, and then also by the time you're prepping, you're going food shop, and you're cleaning up afterwards. It takes too long. That's an hour. I could have obviously
made a
closed the deal.
meal.
Close the deal.
Bro, my daughter's bed, I could do it myself, but I got Carol to do it for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And he's coming to do my garden set. I go, Carol, just do it. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather be doing content
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
So it's just as managing your time. And my mum thinks I'm useless because I'm not. It's not because I'm useless.
I get
It's
it
just-
as well, bro.
But they don't value the time.
It's a different mindset.
Yeah, I know, a different mindset. They don't understand, like,
Yeah.
I'm actually
Why
doing.
you doing
Yeah. It's a different mindset to get over.
Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you split your time between coaching clients directly, running your business, and managing the coaches?
So we've currently got about 400 clients on program. I only coach 15, one-to-one.
Okay.
So I've not got many. So I only do like probably 3-4 hours a week of check-ins myself. The rest of it is obviously just managing the team and content pretty much, man.
Yeah.
So I've come away from a lot of fulfillment.
Do you have like a strict timetable or whatnot? Like, how do you make sure?
Yeah, I live off Google Calendar, man. Like every single half an hour is just put there throughout, and that's the only way to keep it going, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Are you someone who's big on journals as well?
Yeah. We literally published. We got a life coach in the business. Actually, my mum. She does like
Oh,
have you heard of like Reiki before?
Reiki.
It's like
Yeah.
spirit. So she does. She's like a Reiki master. She's like healing, like spiritual stuff, which is why I think I got a lot of like my interest in like energy and stuff, right? So she does that with our clients. They absolutely love it. So we published a journal, and it's just like it's changed it, man. Because a lot of the people who come to us, they're probably very different to the clients who you work with. Because a lot of your guys are, I'd say, tell me if I'm wrong, a bit more experienced and want to take their physique to like the next level, right?
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of the people who come to us, they're like quite unhappy with their situation they're in, or like they're really overweight. It's affecting their businesses or their families, and there's a lot of like internal work they need to do. So we put a lot of work. So we do like once a week we have like obviously our community webinar, but then once a week we have a live Zoom meditation session that she does with all our clients where they can come on. So like we've got obviously a journal and stuff. So morning and evening all our clients journal and stuff. So it's a big thing, man.
Yeah. I like
Mindset is a big thing, innit? I've seen that you're big on mindset and you hired
Mindset coach.
Mindset coach, yeah.
I worked with him for 3 months. It was game changer. This is where I got obviously that book from. But in the mornings, like that's such a big thing. Is like reading, meditating every day, and then journaling. The thing is, it sounds so, because I used to think it was cringy before. Like journaling, why the hell would you want to journal? Like meditating, like what are you trying to do, right? Until you actually do it, and you just feel so different, bro. Like because like when was the last time you had like 10 minutes, of complete mind stillness?
Yeah.
Like not a single thought.
Yeah.
When's the last time you had that?
I've been doing that for the last
You meditate, yeah?
2-3 weeks.
Oh, you meditate, yeah?
Yeah, I've been doing my box breathing,
Yeah,
my
nice.
physical breathing as well, and meditation.
Yeah. How are you finding it?
Bro, it's like when you finish, it's like you're high,
Yeah,
and you're just at peace.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's what I do in between my clients now. So I'll do
Yeah.
my 4 hours, and then I'll go in my car and I'll do that.
Yeah. Game
Yeah.
changer, man. Game
Some
changer.
That
Helps.
means you-
What Dan says as well
Yeah, the
about the
breathwork.
digestion. It definitely helps me with my digestion.
It's all energy,
Yeah.
bro. The whole thing. You never meditated?
Nah.
Love it, bro. When's the last time you had like? Do you feel like your mind's like constantly going to
Honestly,
ideas?
yeah.
So like even just having the 5-10 minutes where you've got nothing in your mind, bro. That's when you're able to completely clear.
Yeah.
And especially like with the big part, people ask me like, because bro, I was looking the other day. 15 months ago, I was the only coach. So we brought 8 coaches on in the last year, pretty much, right? So and people are like, oh, how the hell have you gone from this to this? And genuinely, it's because a lot of the mindset stuff I've done, and the energy stuff, and being able to visualize where I'm going to take this. Because now, obviously, you've seen, you're both in the coaching space, you work with mentors. There's a lot of big coaches out there with big businesses, right? When I was trying to come up with this business, I was looking around like South Asian coaches, like there's no one really like that big. Do you know what I mean? All these other coaches. So I was like, so you sort of have to, there's no one else that you can really, I could have really looked up to in terms of like scaling their business. So with that, the meditating and what I did with my mindset coach is visualizing is a big thing, which is basically when I meditate and I get complete mental stillness, where my mind's completely clear, then I'm able to visualize, like a year from now, I want to have 15 coaches. I want to be taking over here. And I've literally taken myself to the point where I've achieved all this, and I know exactly what it feels like
to be there.
I know like my energy frequency is already up here, yeah? So instead of like, oh shit, I'm not there yet, I know what it feels like, I'm there. I've closed my eyes, like I can see where I am. And then like my energy frequency's here, and now I make decisions like someone who's already here, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I talked about this in the last podcast. I'm trying to become the man that I want to be, and doing all
and
the
live
habits.
like him now.
Yeah, live like him now.
Yeah. You see, one thing I realized after you start meditating and after you start doing your breathing and then you start focusing and visualizing, you feel powerful, bro. As soon as you stop, you feel all that doubt just goes. It's just about keeping it consistent.
Yeah, you literally feel like unstoppable. Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be honest with you. You know, when I joined Brian Market, when I saw like the wins people are getting. So when I came from a different mentorship, doing quite well.
Yeah.
But when I went to that one, like, whoa, and I felt, I felt kind of overwhelmed. Yeah. In a way, like, because I felt like a proper small fish. Yeah. Then it took me like, I don't know why it took it so long, but a few weeks I thought, you know what, I should feel like that. Yeah. I need to be in rooms where I'm the smallest guy. Yeah. Because if I'm in the room where I'm the biggest, who am I learning from?
Yeah, so true, bro.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what, this is the right place for me. Yeah. But it took, I don't know why it took me a while to
Nah, it's normal, because I remember I stepped into that exact same container when I did it, and I felt exactly the same, because I was the smallest. And then I went into another mentorship, the one I spoke about before, I won't name it, when I left. And I left because I was like one of the biggest ones. There was no one there. Yeah. Whereas like I like being the smallest one, where I'm like, shit, I'm not doing well enough here. Like you guys are miles ahead. Yeah. And I love that, man. I love that pressure.
Yeah, these are the rooms that you have to get around. Feed out different people. Yeah. I wanted to ask you actually, to be fair. So you said 15 months ago you went from just doing it by yourself. Now you're potentially going to get 10 coaches. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. So does he get? Okay, I know he does get overwhelmed now because obviously you talk about mindset. But is it crazy how quick it's grown? Like, do you think back? Do you think sometimes are you growing too quick, which might be
it's a good question, bro. I still get overwhelmed sometimes. Obviously, that's why it's important that I do like the breath work and stuff as well, because I'll have moments where I'm like, fuck, like Jesus Christ, like maybe we should just like take a breather and just like take it easy. Like nah, I need to go. But in terms of what do you say? Do I feel overwhelmed?
Yeah, like your company is growing so quick that you can't even keep up.
Yeah. I think that's why it's important. Like as the front of the business is growing, you're constantly just like fixing the back end, making sure the back end's like rock solid. That's why I feel okay with us growing quickly, because I'm like, my team are fucking unreal. No matter how many people we have coming in, because we get like 50 to 70 new clients every month, right? So I'm like, these guys are coming in. I got my sick team here. We're just going to deal with it. That's why I always I bring coaches in probably. I think the mistake a lot of people make is they wait a bit too late to bring their coaches in. Yeah. But then also once a coach is in, it probably takes a good 2-3 months for them to be settled and for you to train them up properly. So I always like to bring people in probably a little bit before they need to, and then I train them up. And that way I feel like I'm constantly 2 steps ahead, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think that's something that I learned from the mentorship. Always hire a bit more.
Do you think you hired at a good time with this one? What about the last one?
So with Wahi, I feel I could have hired more earlier.
Yeah. Why didn't you?
Because you know what, for me, I like coaching. Yeah. I like generally being it, but I know that there's only so much I can take on. It's like when it's a weird one. It's because it got to a point where I got good amount of clients in, but it's another program I need to make. But then I still got to do content. Then I got to do the content call. Then I got to do. And content, but it's the one thing that stresses me out.
It stresses everyone out.
Content, but I could coach so many people. Yeah. But content, you have to do.
You need content.
To be honest, I think you're quite active on your content.
Bro. You're good at content.
Another thing is, I think I'm not doing enough, but that's great though. Yeah. I talked about it in the podcast. Yeah, I'm posting every day, but I want to do that.
Yeah, I've got a question for you. Yeah. This is something that obviously you've seen me be super active on my content, and you've seen me when I've not been so active on my content. So there's a level of inconsistencies there I need to structure. How do you continue to make top quality content and push?
Got a videographer and an editor, so every week typically I'd see him
Yeah.
and just batch out every single time. It's in the calendar like anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But I genuinely, such a big thing is content, man, in terms of you need to be top of mind all the time. Because if you're not top of mind, someone else is top of mind. Whenever they need someone, they're going with the person that they see the most. Bro, I literally, with my, like, I was saying to Sham the other day, with the ads that we're running and also like the content, sometimes people will join, they're like, your face actually pissed me off to the point I had to join you. 'Cause you're everywhere.
Bro, that was my goal for this year.
Yeah.
I wanted to make so much content that I piss people off.
Yeah.
I want people to keep seeing me.
Yeah,
that's the goals, bro.
That's it, man. You need to be everywhere, man. Which is like stories, especially like hammering just social proof all the time, giving people like terrible FOMO to the point that like I need to be here. If I'm not here, like I'm missing out big time.
Yeah,
it's all content, man. But you were killing it with content, man. You've gone quiet now.
It's for the last 3 weeks, bro. I've just been so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
The podcast has been saving you, bro.
The podcast is where a ton of my focus has been.
Yeah.
However, I know you have to, and I've got quite a good amount of clients who I have to.
You're comfortable though.
Really,
you're comfortable though a bit as well.
I feel like it, and I don't like to be comfortable because it's only a matter of time until things can change.
But it's also because you were creating like your content was like very high quality though, innit?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that can take quite a lot out of you. Whereas now, like I feel like it's changed.
You just need a phone.
Now you literally just pick up your phone, and the thing is, that's what people believe now. That's what people trust.
Yeah.
Because like especially like as your page grows, the one thing I noticed, like I always wanted my page to grow. I want to get bigger. But then once your page gets bigger, people actually trust you less because they're like, how much time is this guy gonna have?
Fake.
For me? Yeah. How much time is it? So now like it's really important for me to just be authentically myself, which is like when I've got a perspective on something or an opinion, I'm not trying to satisfy everyone. I'll literally will tell you. And that's what people either love it or hate it. Yeah, people who love it will just like come running to you every time. Yeah,
I see you guys do the face video where you just talk into the camera. What's it called? The face point? There's a name for that.
Talking head.
Yeah, the talking head videos. Yeah. I don't do enough of that.
It's so easy, man.
You're good on camera.
I'm very good at on being on camera, but I get in my own way sometimes.
Yeah.
I'll record it. I'm trying to get it too perfect.
Yeah.
And this is Timon can relate to this because I needed every video to be bang on, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter. This is why I have been like, if you look through my Instagram, sometimes I do put out just the camera phone pictures, and before I would never put that out.
Yeah. But you know what, Instagram, it's weird to say this though. It's volume over quality now.
It's volume over quality.
It's not the other way around, isn't it?
Bro,
with anything like usually
so
quality over volume.
Bro.
But with Instagram or social media, it's volume.
You just need to keep posting out.
If you're trying to be perfect, bro, you have to remember most people aren't even going to see your stuff. Even with me now, we nearly got 200k on Insta, but only like views, 5k views per vid. It's like Instagram's very different. So you think like, oh my god, it needs to be perfect because what's this person going to think? They're probably not even going to see your stuff, bro. Yeah. Right. So it's important to just get it out all the time.
Just get it out there. Yeah.
Let me ask you.
Watch this space, man.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna kill it now, yeah?
Yeah.
Just don't touch. I'm on a mad thing now. Watch. Okay.
Let me ask you then. So, is there a ceiling how big a coaching business can get before quality suffers?
I wouldn't say so. No, because you can keep bringing people in at senior positions, right? So I think if you're constantly bringing like coaches in, probably, but then you can have like now we've got like head coaches within there. So like certain coaches will report to certain coaches. But then at some point now we got like, I'll be honest, I oversee everything, but my missus, her name's Amy, my fiance, she runs like the operations, the whole thing. So like
I'm gonna ask you that, what she do in the business?
Yeah. Well, she's like, I'll be honest, without her, the whole thing crumbles. Because I'm no good with data and stuff, where she's like a data nerd. So she tracks everything from like start to finish when a message gets sent out, the whole pipeline of how they move through to a coach, and then obviously we look at upsells, renewals, churn rate, retention. You need to track, and the bigger it gets, but that's what you need to keep an eye on, and that's when you can lose focus, because when you have like 200-300 clients, unless you're on top of it properly, that's when clients can start to feel like just another number, which we didn't want at all. Like we want every client to feel really good. That's when they start to bring referrals and that sort of thing as well.
You hired someone for client experience, didn't you?
Yeah. So, well, it's actually my closer. Yeah. He also does that client experience. Like when people come in, he's not just a closer and then they never hear from him. Obviously they're on the call. If they want to join, he's still in contact with them. Then we've got community managers and the actual coaches as well. So it's a really nice.
What do you mean client experience?
So I got like a head of client experience. That's his role pretty much. It's like just basically making sure that the process is seamless from like actually getting onboarded, making sure that, because they're not just getting onboarded and getting passed to me, they're getting passed to a coach. There's like a gradual process that they're getting brought through.
Okay.
And then obviously we book them in for their calls and make their plans and book them in for their onboarding call sort of thing. So you need people in different pockets.
Yeah.
And because there's so many people coming through, you don't want the client to ever feel like they're just getting passed off from person to person. So there has to be a lot of communication between the team as well, and the coaches, and obviously me. So it's a big part of it, bro.
Does anyone specifically come on board with you?
Yeah. So obviously, the 15 I work with, it's like a VIP sort of package, right? So but I'll be honest, very, very rarely does someone say, I need to be working with you, right? The main thing is people want to get the result, right? And my team are capable of getting a result. But if they're ever like, listen, I need to work with you, we can. It's obviously a different investment at that point. Right?
That's sick. Yeah.
Do you think your life is more busy now compared to like, let's say last year or 15 months ago?
Nah. I'm chilling
Yeah.
now, bro. Yeah, now it's just content, gym.
Yeah.
That's it, really.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
So that's the goals. Like you want to build it where you got a team,
Yeah.
and then obviously you're overseeing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to always remember why you actually built the business, right? People want to go online so they can get freedom, so they can get location freedom. Before I bought my closer in, bro, my fucking life was hectic because I'd be going on holidays with my missus. I'd have to be there on calls all the time because if I'm not able to take sales calls, there's literally no money coming into the business, and I've got all these obviously coaches and team that I need to pay. So yeah, you need to remember why you built it because a lot of people then get stuck in it. It's like you just get stuck in the business and then you've got nowhere to go, which is why. But again, you need to have a strong brand because you need people to want to actually come and work with you, right? Because if people don't actually believe what you do, they're not going to want to come and they're not going to quit what they're doing to come and work with you.
Yeah. You're talking about staff-wise or?
Yeah, staff-wise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From a business perspective, how much did niching down, this is for Sham as well, how much did niching down accelerate your growth in comparison to when you were trying to coach everyone?
Bro, straight off the bat, when I first launched, I didn't have any South Asian clients, right? So that was just like people coming through, just referrals or transformations people were coming through. And every mentor I spoke, must have gone through probably 4 mentorships before I niched down.
Yeah.
I remember Brian told me one day, he was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Why are you not niche? Because it got to the point where like, it was just me, and we looked, it was like 95% of my clients were South Asian. But my concern at the point was, yes, 95% of my clients are South Asian, but I've also got 5% here who aren't South Asian. And if I'm now going to be the South Asian expert, how are these guys going to feel? That was my worry. I don't want my clients to feel a certain way, right? So I put it off for a very, very long time. Then I was like, damn, look, I need to just go in. And then as soon as I went in, it makes content a lot easier as well. Because before you're trying to speak to everyone. Whereas now it's like, I resonate. I know exactly what your struggles are. I know exactly the family pressures. And then you just become that sort of go-to person. Similar to you, right? Like a South Asian sort of, someone who's to get in really good shape or bodybuilder sort of wants to take their physique to the next level. They look at you, they want to work with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's one of those ones, isn't it? So yeah, I think it's very important. Very important.
Because for me personally, I've not got one specific niche. In terms of goal, 100% like being stuck in it, I would say it's more about taking your physique to the next level. That Gen Pop person who wants to take themselves to the next level and are stuck with their fat loss plateaus, that's more towards...
In person, I'd say you can run with that.
Yeah.
Online though,
Online, you can't.
probably not niched enough. Because everyone wants to take the physique to the next level.
Yeah, I was going to say that's quite vague. Everyone's, yeah.
It's like when people say, oh, I work with busy professionals.
Yeah.
It's so
everyone
vague.
fucking works with busy professionals.
Right. If you could look at me right now, obviously you don't know my business inside and out. Well, how would you niche my business online? How would you present it?
Like natural bodybuilding athletes, right? That's
the thing, I don't want to work.
If this fucker's actually natural,
No.
Yeah, you go.
Show him the test result. No, but the thing is, okay, no, he does, but he doesn't. You don't have competitors as clients. My thing, because most of your clientele are females.
Yeah.
Run with that. That's what I would
females, do. Yeah, and also females would feel a lot. They feel. I feel like females actually prefer working with
males.
Working male. You don't work with females at all.
Nah.
That's the plan. You're just gonna run with just males.
You might change that later.
At some point, yeah.
Oh, you got a big reveal?
No.
Oh, I thought you was at it.
No. But at some point, basically, we obviously work with South Asian men, but I just want to get that locked in and if we do go that path, it'll be like a female coach.
It's crazy because I do work really well with females.
Really?
I do work very well with females.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, I enjoy. I think I personally enjoy working with men as well.
Yeah.
So it's just about just taking that leap.
I always feel like I prefer to work with females genuinely because they're a lot more bought in as well,
Yeah.
and because a lot of them are in
Listen.
a lot more pain as well than
Yeah.
men, right? Where sometimes I'll get on a call with a man, he's like, yeah, I want to lose this much. You tell him what he needs to do, and he's got the biggest ego, and it starts to get like a bit tense like this. I'm like, bro, you fucking came to me wanting to get in shape. Don't get pissy when I tell you what you actually need to do. Yeah, it's just
Have you argued with everyone on the phone before?
Well, I've had to obviously cut calls off. This is before. This has got nothing to do with the price or anything like that. This is genuinely like sometimes men actually cannot be told what to do. So it's with females.
they'd be like, I know what I'm doing. Then if you know what you're doing, then why are you on the school? I dropped that many times to people.
Yeah.
But like I said, they don't really want to admit it. But yeah, coming down to what you talked about as well, like niching down. Like for me, I think I fell into it, to be honest. So like when I started coaching and whatnot, my clients was Asian, South Asian. I realized, okay, they came to me because I'm Asian myself.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, there's that relatability, and I just ran with it.
So it made it easier.
Yeah. So I obviously I coached some women at the time, some obviously different colours, white, black as well, but mainly it was South Asian, and I just ran with it.
You probably would crush it with females as well, bro. Honestly, you would.
Yeah. Should I tell you why it's good as well? First of all, females, they like to work with men, but also not pervy men, which obviously you're not.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? There's some pervy PTs, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And they're comfortable with it, and females are comfortable talking to you and whatnot. So I think you would dominate. If you went that way, you would dominate, bro.
You know, because I've always thought about it from who comes to you. Because I have a good amount of mixture now. Before it was a lot of females, but I'd say it's a little bit more biased towards females, but it's getting up there. But
is it in person or
both?
In person and online?
Yeah, in person and online.
You run ads or not?
I used to. I haven't ran ads in a while. Let's talk about ads actually.
Bro, it's the only way to scale, man.
Yeah,
ads.
Facebook. I was doing a lot of adverts on Facebook, and mate, did not work for me.
Dead leads. I just run up off Instagram.
Ton of dead leads.
That's probably the quickest way. You're like, how did it scale? Obviously, like I had to become the person who was gonna be able to drive obviously the vehicle forward. But ads, bro, you just fucking put your business on. Like you just put the gas down, spend it.
I don't think Facebook was a good one.
Instagram, man.
Yeah, Instagram. I spent like 10K on ads. I spent quite a bit on ads.
What period?
Over a 5-month period. So I was pushing ads, but Facebook didn't give me...
Just off Facebook, though?
Just off Facebook. It didn't give me a good amount.
Your Instagram...
But Facebook combines both, innit? Facebook
no, but you
could
click it only for you to go to Instagram.
I was working with someone, and he thought Facebook marketing was the dog's bollocks.
I wouldn't even say your niche is going to be on Facebook.
They're not on Facebook, bro. The calls were dead leads. It was a lot of dead leads.
Yeah.
How did you get my number? Call me back.
Like, you did cold calling?
I was doing a lot of cold calling.
Oh, yeah.
Worst thing. So, would you say Instagram then would be
Instagram, man. You have to.
Really?
Yeah.
Mate, tomorrow then, say nothing.
Nah, 100%, man. You need to also be able to track your numbers, right? So obviously you spent 10 on ads.
Yeah.
But also, did you also track? Obviously, you said it didn't work very well.
We were tracking everything. Yeah.
So now a big part is like I'm trying to spend a lot more on ads, but I need to also be able to see what the return on the ads is going to be, right?
Yeah.
So like with my mentor now, for example, we spend just in terms of like monthly, we spend probably about 20 a month on ads, but it brings us obviously a good return on that. So now he's like, why are you not spending double, 3x? But you need to know your numbers comfortably, because if you want to, bro, being told to spend 50K a month on ads, if you don't know your numbers, you'd be terrified to actually pull that back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it's important. So when you run it, I would run it. You can Meta obviously goes to Instagram and Facebook. Turn the Facebook off, because then it's like halving your distribution as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I think that would be very good, to just do it on Facebook, on Instagram. Yeah.
I've been learning on how to do that as well. So again, when
I'm excited now,
I
thought Facebook was the thing.
Instagram, like I don't even use Facebook.
I don't even use Facebook.
My money was getting wasted there.
What was I thinking about?
And another thing that I literally built it yesterday, literally a business tracker, like
funnel,
everything. Like we track all the front end stuff, the back end stuff, and then it'll help me realize how much we can really put into it. And I know we can put a lot more into it.
In terms of ads.
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible to skip the ads and grow organically without them? It's just harder, innit?
You can, but there's no guarantee, and it also might never happen, because you're just going to get beaten by people who are just going to pump ads.
Because it's all about eyes. It's all about who sees you. Yeah. And I think Instagram's structured in a way where they want you to pay for ads. Yeah,
100%. And also, like, there's different, obviously, types of content, right? So as you know, you've got like top funnel, middle of funnel, and like bottom of funnel. The middle of funnel and bottom of funnel is going to be what actually converts the client for you. But this is where a lot of people, they're having to do like stupid fucking dances and stuff, like try and get like crazy amount of views. But the benefit of ads is you can skip it, which is why now you go on my page, it's just proof, right? Because I'm just like, the ad is going to bring you in, you're just going to see the proof. You're either going to be interested and obviously want to follow the page, or you're not going to be interested, you're going to go away and you're never going to buy anyway.
Yeah.
Right? So you can skip that whole thing pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sick.
That's interesting. Okay, let's talk about, obviously, you're big on mindset. So how do you work on clients' mindset as well? Like, do you do anything that, I think you said you do some like client webinars as well. Is there anything else you do with clients to help them with their mindset as well?
Yeah, so the first thing that we do when a client comes in, I learned this from one of my mentors, we implemented it straight away, is like, we got this document, it's called a higher self character creation document, where it's like all these different parts of life and how they want to, because they all come to us and they want to look a certain way so they can become a certain type of person, right? So we want to write it all down so we know exactly what that person is. So like, for example, it'd be like, physically, how do they want to look, right? Mentally, how do they want to feel on a daily basis? How are they going to react when things are going well? How are they going to react when things aren't going well? How are they going to behave when obviously other people are saying certain things or whatever it is, or what do they not like about themselves, right? Not just fitness related. This is actual like self-development for them. Get it all down, get the document, they sign it at the end, and then our job as coaches is like throughout their journey, we're just trying to bridge the gap between these two people. And then by the time they finish the program, obviously they've had the physical transformation, but they're just fucking gassed about like the internal growth. So we're constantly like mentoring them on that. They obviously got the webinars, the mindset coach, the journaling, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's a big part.
Very, very valuable stuff, bro.
Yeah.
It's a big part, man. It's a big part.
I
appreciate that, man. We offer like, obviously, have you heard of like hypnotherapy and stuff before?
Yeah, I had a hypnotherapy session before.
Nice, man.
I'll tell you that after.
Yeah. So obviously we got like life coach offers like hypnotherapy and stuff as well, Reiki, spiritual healing and stuff. But that's where the real growth is, man.
Yeah.
Because like I've seen genuinely, I've had clients before. Let's just say their goal is to lose 20 kilos, right? I've had clients have crazy physical transformations and they still do not feel like the way they wanted to, because they're just so obsessed with like the physical thing. Whereas like, unless you're doing the internal work, you're never gonna be happy, bro. So which is a big part of it.
Very holistic, isn't it?
Yeah, but the whole program is like, whole program's holistic. That's pretty much what I'd say our niche is.
Yeah. So how often do you use the hypnotherapy stuff?
Well, myself, I do not use it with the life coach. I use it separately, obviously, with my mindset coach. The clients can book it whenever they want. They get like weekly or bi-weekly live coaching calls, right, with the clients. Yeah. Whoever wants it, right, they can have it. It's optional, so if you want to have it, you have it. A large chunk of clients do use it. But whenever they want it, but the support's there. Obviously, I'll be honest, the whole thing's mindset, bro. As you would have seen, right?
Whole thing's mindset. Yeah, I had like I said, I had a hypnotherapy session before. My client bought it for me as a birthday present. I was terrified. I probably still am. I haven't checked yet. I was terrified of heights. Ridiculously terrified, bro. I'd get physical, sweating, shaking whenever I'm super high somewhere where I'd have to lie down. And I had that session, and to be honest, I think I'd need more, but I've just not checked if I'm still actually scared of heights. But I can see how it works because they speak to your subconscious. It's like you're asleep but you're awake. It's weird.
Yeah.
And they talk to your subconscious and they ask you questions, and you can actually visualize what they're saying. Yeah. But you're probably snoring. So it's mad. It's crazy, bro.
As soon as you can tap into subconscious, bro, that's when real change can come. We had like clients, for example, with hypnotherapy, and you do need to have more than one session. You need to have like a few to get like the full effect. We had a client who like could not stop binging, right? Like no matter what she did, she really wanted to be on it, but evening she just like couldn't stop binging. She had like 3 weeks of hypno, bro. No binging ever. Like she literally does not binge at all. You just tap into your subconscious mind. As soon as you can change that, you can change completely. Like overnight, you can change like this.
Wow.
But people hear hypnotherapy, they think it's fucking like someone dangling a thing in front of your head.
Yeah.
It's not that. They're going to tell you start barking like they think you're gonna start barking like a dog. No, it's not like that. It's actually just like sending you into your helping you.
It's
tap
suggestions, isn't it? Yeah. Suggestions. Yeah.
Good mindset is a big thing. Even Dan talked about it in the last podcast as well. It's something that like we definitely need to talk about with our clients. And yeah, man. Like with anything we talk about as amongst ourselves as well. When if our mindset isn't there or strong enough, then we won't be able to achieve what we want to.
You can be anything you want to be, bro. It sounds so cheesy though.
Yeah.
But yeah, you
true.
legit
You have to
tap
genuinely
in.
believe
Genuinely
it, not
believe.
just say it.
Yeah.
That's something that you've been working on.
Yeah, for sure. Like, state of mind is a big thing, innit? Like,
Yeah.
understanding state was probably like one of the biggest realizations in terms of like understanding that you can be in low state of mind but also high state.
Yeah.
So like, for example, you know, when you finish your meditation, you're like, fuck, I can take on the world now, I feel great. That's when you're in high state of mind, right? Where you're like, throw anything at me now, I can deal with it.
Yeah.
But then you've also got low state of mind where it's like, you know, when you're like rushing around or you're making reckless decisions, right? So as soon as you can recognize when you're in that low state,
Ground yourself.
that's when you're like, okay, cool, I need to probably pull myself out of this low state now.
Okay.
I can meditate, visualize. That was a big thing for me because like something big would happen in the business. I'd be like, fuck, this is going to flip the whole thing upside down. And I would make reckless decisions, or I'd say certain things, or I'd make certain changes when I probably should have just waited to wait for myself to like my nervous system to calm down. So as soon as you can understand that you're just, it's, because you know when you're in your mind, right? And you're like, fuck, the whole world's turning upside down, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's like just in your mind's just going back and forth. As soon as you can understand that that's not actually reality, it's just your mind.
Yeah.
You can pull yourself out. That's when it can change. Yeah.
And did you learn that with your mindset coach recently? Or something?
Yeah, probably my mum, because she's been doing this for like 20 years, right?
Yeah.
But my mindset coach for sure was a big thing.
Yeah. I've been offered.
No, okay.
I've been offered Reiki, and I've been kind of like on the borderline with it.
Do it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Crazy thing is, I'm seeing the woman tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
but-
gonna see her for something else, but I might just ask her for the Reiki.
Do it,
as well.
man. Because even, you know, this what you're saying now in terms of like you want to obviously scale the online.
Yeah.
There's like certain things that are holding you back right now, right? Because you could realistically, if you went fucking all in for 6 months, your business would be booming, right? There's some things been like holding you back, right?
Yeah.
It's
In
likely
that
that
comfortable state.
yeah, it's likely energy, bro. So like once you've sorted that out, you'd be gone.
Yeah.
My guy's going clear soon. Just watch out.
My new coach.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah. Bro, are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, man. Of course. Yeah.
Because big man think we're proud of you, fam.
Oh, I appreciate
Sounds
it,
mushy, but we're
I appreciate it,
from
bro.
seeing where you've come from.
I appreciate.
Because
it,
we
bro.
know Tej personally, so from seeing how far you've blossomed, bro.
Nah, I appreciate it, bro.
I've always given you your flowers.
Nah,
and
you have that, man. You guys have been.
Yeah.
You guys have
I
been
mentioned
great,
that
so-
time, remember?
Yeah, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate it, man. I appreciate
Yeah.
it because like in the industry, right? People hate, right?
Yeah.
But you can tell when someone's like showing you love, you appreciate it,
Yeah.
and like you want to be able to, you want to help other. The thing is, when you do well, you want the people around you to do well, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People always think that when you do well, like you want other people
You
to do
wanna stop
bad.
everyone else, yeah.
But there's enough food for everyone to eat, bro. Like
Everyone.
we got the same niche, but
Yeah.
the clients are completely different.
Yeah.
You understand? So like there's enough food for everyone. There's 7 billion people on the planet.
Yeah.
People think, oh, they can't do well if someone else does
Yeah.
well, and that's the whole
And
thing.
we always talk about it when we had different guests on, like even amongst
Yeah,
ourselves. We're
yeah.
giving tips to, before the podcast even started. We're just giving
Yeah,
tips
we
to
just
each other.
yeah.
I think that's what it is. Like good coaches will always respect other good coaches. Do you know what I mean? There are probably some coaches where maybe there shouldn't be coaches, or they're
Yeah.
just fleecing people for money or whatnot. They're the type of people that obviously you should avoid. But I think
Yeah.
if you believe in your source,
Yeah.
you can always help people. And then, like I said, there's enough people for us to help.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if you saw. I put up a story yesterday. We basically had a spy come into the business, bro.
Huh?
So basically, there's this a competitor, right, with like another. She's got a big big South Asian business, right?
Okay.
Sent a client, bro, into the business as a fake client.
So they paid.
They paid. But they paid as a
How
client.
desperate are they?
Bro, they paid as a client to come in, try and find things out. Bearing in mind, there's like, you could probably find it out without doing that, right? Like, and then basically another client had told us that shit, they'd just been found out that this person's actually a spy, so get him out. But it's like, we found out within the first 2 days, thankfully.
How did you find that out? Though?
Whoa.
Because like, another client had told us, because this other client was on this previous program, and they basically had connections. They said, look, that person you just brought in is actually a spy, so
Oh,
just be
wow.
careful. Yeah. So this is how people are moving now, bro. This is how people are moving.
Yo, how do you vet that though?
I laughed it off, bro, because I was just like, yeah, it's a good thing because you're stressing and I'm not even thinking about you.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
one of those things.
But
isn't
what
it?
can they do to you anyway? Like
Nothing in it.
This
There's
can't
nothing
do
you can do.
nothing.
But this is what I see sometimes. Yeah, I see some people are trying to like kind of copy what I do.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're always gonna copy me, I'm always gonna
Yeah.
stay ahead.
Yeah.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some,
That's
and
sick
you must
still.
see a lot of people with your content as well.
Yeah.
And like, if you're not getting phased by them, you're just thinking forward. They're just
Yeah.
behind
They're
you.
just copying. They're just
Like
following.
straight copying on just not
Bro,
inspiration, just
I
straight
had
copying.
people like send me, yo, this guy, this is saying this, but I don't want
The same.
Yeah.
I've got certain people that you guys know I'm not going to name on this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after.
Yeah.
Word for word, bro.
No
Word for
way.
word.
Word for
That's
word,
real.
bro.
At least use Cloud and at least use Claude and change the whole vocal.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, when people, like, my missus said to me, she goes, "Don't that annoy you?" I go, "Nah, not really."
Yeah.
Because if they keep doing it, then I'm stay ahead.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, unfortunately, people don't have their own, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Formula, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a compliment though, in a way.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, I do want to touch on.
I think he said we're nearly done as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Okay, we're going to touch on a different subject. Okay, what's the goal for immense coaching then?
The goal for immense coaching is obviously we want to get a lot bigger because at the minute majority of our clients are UK based. We've now been touching into US a lot, now into Dubai as well. But we really, really want to take over like the American market a lot now because I feel like UK we're there. US we can still exploit a lot, and obviously Dubai. So the goal is just obviously keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where you probably can't get any bigger, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then just obviously like, keep churning out as many results as we can. That's it, bro. I feel like I'm not someone who's like, obviously I've got goals with what I want to do, but I've learned to detach from the goal, which was a big thing, right? Because I've had times where, bro, I had this one goal in my mind for so long, right? For like 3 years, I was like, I need to hit this goal. As soon as I hit the goal, right, on the day, I'll be honest, it was emotional. The next morning I woke up, right, I felt nothing, right? And that's when I knew I was like, nah, I need to forget about the end goal. This is about enjoying the actual process to get there. So now I'm not thinking like, what's the end goal? There's no end goal.
Yeah.
Constantly like one foot in front of the other to get
Okay, so you set yourself goals, but you're not like
Attached to them.
attached to
Yeah.
it.
But I set myself goals, but I'm okay if it happens or if it doesn't happen. If it happens, obviously amazing. If it doesn't happen, like
Yeah.
still happy, bro.
That's a lot to do with your inner peace though,
Yeah.
and what you do,
Yeah.
because it's very hard to detach from a goal.
Yeah.
Extremely hard. It's kind of like what we get after we finish competing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
moment of loss. It's like emptiness.
Now what?
What now?
Silence.
What now?
Yeah. And that's a dark place to be at, man.
But then what happens if you don't achieve the goal? You're just never going to be happy? Because a lot of people, you've got these huge goals, if you don't achieve them, like, you're actually cooked.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to achieve every goal, are you, realistically?
You know, when you talk about that, one specific scenario that came into mind is like a few years ago. I bought my first Rolex,
Yeah.
saved up well for it,
Yeah.
and with the Rolex, you got one now. You know, there's like a queue, and I wanted it for my wedding, and literally luckily the guy gave me literally like maybe a couple of weeks before my wedding. He goes, you know, I don't think I can get it for you because you're behind on the list or whatever. Got it, literally got it, and I put it away.
Yeah.
And I was looking forward to it. Obviously I wore it on my wedding day, but it's just like,
yeah.
I got it now, okay, cool.
Yeah, what next?
Yeah.
It's always what
It wasn't
next.
even about what next. I wanted the
Yeah.
next bigger thing. It was like, okay, cool, got it.
Yeah.
But I built myself so much into it. Okay, I'm gonna work
Yeah.
hard, do the save, whatnot.
Yeah.
And then, okay, yeah, come.
I find that it's always what's next for me, you know. It's always what's next.
Yeah.
Like same like you said, I had a milestone where I wanted to buy a new car and have my mom there, my son there. I did that, and 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, I was thinking, what car am I gonna get next?
Yeah.
What? How crazy is that?
I think
Is that a good or bad thing?
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's a good and a bad thing, right?
It's
Because
a double-edged
like
sword.
bad thing because like you're never gonna be you can be fully satisfied, but you always want the next thing. But good thing because you're not gonna be satisfied, which is a good thing, right? So for example, I said to my missus the other day, I was like, should we just like cruise here? Because like we're cops now, we're comfy, right? I was like, we could chill here now.
She just smack you
I
in
was
the head.
like,
What you talking about?
No, but even she said, because even when I was like coming up, she was like, I said like these are goals. She's like, Ted, just like take it easy because these are like big goals. Like I don't want you to get hurt, sort of thing. Like I was so convinced it's gonna happen, but even now I'm like, look, we could really just chill here. There's no point. We don't have to get much bigger, right? And you can get comfortable. And if you get comfortable, you take your foot off the gas,
Complacent.
and as you get complacent, right? So it's always good to have the next goal, the next goal. So I think it's a good and a bad thing for sure.
Yeah. I like being on my back foot.
Yeah.
I like it. Like right now, talking to you
Yeah.
guys, and me assessing where I'm at currently, I am very comfortable. And I like the fact that you called me out on that. But the fact that we're going to be taking these next few weeks to push in our own business, our own content, I'm excited about that.
Bro, you could.
So-
I'm not even joking. You could scale your business in 3 months with ads. But probably put an ad on today. Within 4 weeks, you could be probably 2-3x where you are right now with just the right ad strategy for sure. Genuinely.
Should I tell the one funny thing about, we'll end on this, but yeah, you talk about ads. So I've been trying the American. So my ads or my videos, yeah, literally says South Asian coach for men. And I say, if you're a South Asian man, that's how you start with. Who am I getting followed? By females, white people, black people. I'm like, huh? I'm literally saying individuals, South Asian man. But I'm getting anything but South Asian men.
Happens, bro, happens.
Would you take on anyone that's not South Asian, by the way, guys?
I'd take them on, but I'm not going to turn them away. But also, like,
Won't promote him.
no, I would promote them. Some of my best results are actually, like, a couple of my best results are non-South Asian. But realistically, they're going to be more likely to go and work with another type of coach. Right? Obviously, we specialize in this. It doesn't really make too much sense for them to come in. Yeah, but we still got like non-South Asian clients from like 3 years ago who are still in the program. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for me, I had a female message me. She's South Asian, but she's a female, and I thought, nah, not at the moment. But I've got a sort of black person in my team, but he was in my team before I niched down.
Oh, really?
So I think, but he's
So you need to bring female. I told you about your guy in it. So I basically, I also told my next business I'm going to start mentoring in it. So I told you that another guy in a similar niche. We brought he was just doing males, similar sort of niche to Sham. I was like, listen, bro, you're missing out on females. So we brought a female coach in, bro. Fucking within 2 months, we 3x'd his biz. So he's killing it now, bro. Just with females, yeah. So
wow. Yeah.
That's how quick business can go.
Yeah,
okay.
man, for sure. But it could also go the other way as well if you get complacent.
Yeah. See, that's complete contradictory for what you said about me just going females then. Because I was seriously thinking about that female thing.
No, but he just said he took females on and he.
Now, so if I only started working with females, then it's obviously gonna yeah.
It's gonna what?
It's gonna like lower the amount of people that I can take on.
Nah. But we still, well, for example, like he became an expert in that area. Then he starts to pivot off.
Yeah.
Right. I would still like
find your expertise.
I would still stack up like a big business there, and then you can start looking at, okay, cool, now we can start jumping into this niche, jumping into this, but definitely become like the go-to person in one area. Bro, females fucking come running to you for sure.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, man.
Okay, cool, guys. Let's end this podcast here. Guys, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is only part 1, so there is another part 2 that's going to come out next week. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode. Peace.
Peace.